Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy M.K.S here, back here with part 2 of this dream or goal of mine, whichever you want to call it, about Pan-Asian network. I normally like to do these in 3 videos, each containing a list of 10 ideas. I didn't want to leave it incomplete, so I'm hoping to finish off part 3 tomorrow, all being well. With my patterns, because it being the 21st, as well as some of my other videos that I was making, such as the one for Italian football. Anyway, all being well, I hope my goal, part of my goal for this, as well as uniting Asia, would be to try and, all being well, include something new or involve something new in this video, because I know I always talk about trying to make my videos exciting and interesting and talk about new stuff if I can help it. So I hope I don't repeat too many points, and hopefully people out there will enjoy it, especially people from Asia or from the Asian diaspora, or those with an interest in Asia. So anyway, but everyone welcome, of course, and all comments welcome. Anyway, peace and love, and here goes the list. So number 11, I hope to support as many Asian projects as possible, like Asian inventors, celebrating Asian inventions and things like that, and look at how to improve relations, and again, supporting Asians to work together in projects like scientists, Asian and African scientists, possibly even, but especially scientists from across Asia, to work together to solve problems. Like, I think that it's a shame that China and India, as I say, especially, and other Asian nations as well, are at war with each other, or fighting each other, or don't get along together, because I think they should be working together to solve these problems with diseases, illnesses, and that sort of thing. So yeah, I'd love to change the relations with each other and encourage as many people from Asian backgrounds, and especially from Asia itself, to work together to promote Pan-Asianism. Hopefully, by making videos like this, eventually, ASAP though, we'll create those networks. Number 12, I hope that people from Asia again will work together on things like exercise and fitness, and teaching each other and mentoring each other, and talk about projects like Mentor for Asia, Teach for Asia, Train for Asia, and so on and so forth. And Asians will inspire and motivate and encourage each other. Number 13, again, I think it's a shame that nations such as China and India don't get along, and even India and Pakistan and other nations like that. I think it would be so much better if they did get along, in my opinion. Number 14, again, I think it'd be so good if Asian scientists, again, possibly even working with African scientists and promoting Pan-Asianism and Pan-Africanism together, would work together on solving problems such as say, the coronavirus and other such illnesses, any illnesses that come along, and how they can perhaps even prevent such problems arising in the future before they even happen. As they say, prevention is better than cure. And protect their own economies, especially, but also they can market such inventions or cures or whatever, or preventions, as I say, interventions, preventions, and whatnot, to the rest of the world, and hopefully make money from that, and do well, and hopefully grow each other's economies. Number 15, again, China wants to have goals China has goals such as ending poverty by this year, funny enough, which is a bold ambition, and I think that it would be much better if they worked together with nations, especially neighbouring nations such as India, and rich and powerful nations who can work together rather than work against each other. So they can work towards tackling poverty, or working on their goals of creating jobs, or things like that, and less spent on militarism and violence and wars and all that. Could be more money spent on tackling poverty and investing in each other, and creating encouraging banks to invest in each other's businesses and things like that. Again, I'd love to know what you think about all of these ideas, and how feasible you think they are, how you think they could work, or whatever. And I often do believe, however, that just because people say an idea is poor, it doesn't mean that it is poor, because sometimes people think an idea is really poor, and they'll mock it, and then later on it will probably still work, and then afterwards they probably won't even give you the credit for it, but which is a shame. But anyway, hopefully I'll prove people wrong who doubt these ideas can work. But yeah, so I'd love Asian nations to work together towards shared goals such as tackling poverty and things like that. Number 16, again, I hope to look at how they can grow their economies and new ideas, the open exchange of ideas, analysts from across Asia, and encouraging investments into Asia, investors and things like that, and looking at new and innovative ideas. And again, I hope to support people from slums and orphanages across Asia and tackle poverty, and also support my fellow dyslexics and things like that. Number 17, talking about my imagination. I know I often say this, but I love like Asians generally, like business people, possibly even individuals, and especially, even governments, perhaps to invest in Italian football and improve relations. Like I talked about the All Italia to All Asia Cup and things like that, where Italian teams will play as many Italian teams as possible, play as many Asian teams as possible. Italy doing tours across Asia. Maybe some of these tours could be look at how to unite Asia together and encourage Pan-Asianism through football and that sort of thing. And I'd love to think about what advantages a Pan-Asian network would have, and using imagination and Asians telling their own stories and working on supporting each other's projects, buying from each other, and generally like encourage like buy Asian and things like that, to encourage people to buy Asian, or as I would put it, because I take things literally, please buy Asian and things like that, and encouraging people, including from the diaspora, to buy Asian stuff and things like that. Number 18, again, hope for Asia and Africa to improve relations as well, but especially all of Asia to improve relations with each other. And again, what advantages, talk about what advantages that would have. And again, saying positive things about each other's countries. Number 19, again, I'd love Asian nations to train up African software developers. Number 20, I think it'd be cool if older people taught younger people what they know, pass on their knowledge, like mentor young people in business and things like that. And I don't agree with the saying like you should just respect your elders, or just because they're older, or things like that. So I'm a bit rebellious in that way. But I think I'd rather see I think older people should lead by example. So I think they should be looking at how to make peace, not war or violence, and how to make peace across Asia, how Asian nations can work together to secure their economies and tackle threats such as terrorism. And again, China and India could do cross-border exercises and train each other about how to tackle terrorism, and how they were colonized by European nations. So if in the future, very unlikely, but if European nations tried to invade them, they'd be able to be in a stronger position to protect each other and support each other. And I'd love to see Asians support and encourage each other, and generally encouraging each other, empowering each other, things like that, and just generally supporting each other, as well as POC, people of colour, supporting each other generally, and encourage POC for Asia, and also increase, as I say, relations between Africa and Asia. And again, Asians could train Africans in technology to improve relations. As ever, I'd love to know what you think. Sorry if I repeat a lot of ideas from the past, but again, I suppose it probably is good to have a reminder of some of those ideas. And I do try and make this a bit different to the Chindian partnership or the other partnerships I've talked about, like the Malaysian, Indian, Indonesia, and Singapore one. But with my patterns and things like it, it's difficult to come up with new ideas as well. So I know certain numbers remind me of certain ideas and certain things. So anyway, please let me know what you think as ever, and ask any questions, and share the video, especially with people from Asia. And I think that covers everything. I'm out. Peace out.